Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Are you waking up? Do you see what's going on? Are you there? Oh, you're there. You woke up. I see you. How are you? I love you. We're here for you. Peace, love, and infinite light to you beautiful souls. I hope that everyone is having an absolutely wonderful day today, guys. I am sending everyone a lot of love and good, beautiful, high vibrations, of course, wherever you are. Just take it all. Take it all. It's all good. And if you guys are new to this channel, do me a favor and destroy, obliterate, smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, by the sounds of that intro, I think that you guys might know what this video is all about. It's all about this third dimensional to fifth dimensional great awakening that humanity is currently going through. Still getting a ton of questions on, am I ready? What do I need to do to prepare? What's going on? Why is everything happening the way it is? COVID-19 and all this nonsense that's happening in society, like vaccines and all this stuff. Why is all this stuff happening? I really believe, guys, that all of this stuff is happening to force our awakening. Like, it's getting so hectic and crazy out there that people are just starting to wake up in massive numbers. They're just like, this isn't right. This is not right. You know, people have a feeling that something's not right here, that we're being lied to, we're being controlled, right? This is all a part of a divine plan. I really feel this way. Like, I really, truly feel this way. When I first heard this theory, it made so much sense to me. There is an interview or a book called Interview with the Devil, and essentially it is a interview with one of the elites. And I haven't read this, but it was, you know, kind of briefed to me, and I was given a description about what it was about, you know, the dialogue. And essentially this elite was saying that we don't want to do the things that we're doing. We signed a soul contract to do these things before we came here. It's all a part of a divine plan. It's all a part of a plan to force your awakening, because if we didn't see all the evil, all the deception, all the lies, all the control mechanisms, like all of this stuff, we wouldn't wake up to what's going on. That's what the Great Awakening is all about. People are waking up in massive numbers now because the planet is literally shifting into another dimension, third dimension to the fifth dimension, through the fourth. And we can prove this by looking at the Schumann resonance, because the Schumann resonance has been the highest it has ever been in recording history. And if you guys don't know what the Schumann resonance is, that is the geomagnetic frequency around Mother Earth, essentially Mother Earth's vibration or frequency, right? So she is starting to ascend to the fifth dimension. And this has been prophesized for a very long time. You know, the age of Aquarius, what we just walked into, is the golden age. We're leaving the age of Pisces, which is more about control, manipulation, all that stuff. So, you know, getting back to this interview, he said, we don't want to be doing these things. We signed up to do this before we came here, to force your awakening. And when you research Dolores Cannon, you know, she talks about this being your movie, and there's a lot of backdrop people that are just filling the roles, people that are just energy. So perhaps all of these evil things that are happening in life, you know, Hillary Clinton eating babies, and maybe I shouldn't even say that on YouTube because this probably will get deleted now, but fuck it. Maybe that's not even real. Maybe that's just energy. Again, something to show you, to force your awakening. This is just my viewpoint. It could sound as crazy as it sounds. It doesn't really matter, but this is what I believe. This is what makes the most sense to me, because I'm like, why would God, the creator, make all of this evil? And then I'm like, well, life is all about balance, first of all. Second of all, how would you even wake up if it was all just, you know, love and fairy tales, right? You wouldn't even know who you truly are. You would just be Sheldon or whoever's watching this right now. You wouldn't know that you are an infinite spiritual being having a temporary human experience. You wouldn't wake up to that reality. You wouldn't realize that the real truth they've hidden from you is your divinity, who you are internally. That's why they created, all these religions and different, sections of the world with different skin tones and all that stuff, so people would be divided and fight amongst each other. And they would tell you to put all your faith in an external source and then help other people, instead of looking inward, which is where you really find God and the true connection to source consciousness. So, I look at all these things and I'm like, if it is all a part of a divine plan, it's friggin' genius, man. It's genius. Like, it's genius. I am actually baffled and blown away every single day by just the pure architecture of everything that we see. Like, I'm blown away by Mother Nature, by the stars, by the moon, by the sun, by the way it all works. I don't believe what they taught in school. Like, I've done my own research and I've drawn my own conclusions, and based on what I've actually seen myself and literally gone out and done my own research, I know for a fact that what they told us in school isn't the way that this world works or even looks. But I mean, that's for another conversation. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's very easy to see once you look at it. So I know that we've been lied to our whole entire lives. Once again, I know this is a very articulate, beautiful, divine design. And I have to believe that all of this is a part of a beautiful divine plan. So I'm not worried. I'm not in fear. A lot of people are in fear because they don't really know this. They haven't unlocked that wisdom yet. And if you guys are hearing this for the first time, I'm just asking you to keep an open mind to it, because again, I mean, it sounds a little bit crazy, but it's a little bit less crazy than what's going on in the world right now. If you knew that all of this was a part of a plan to force your awakening, then you might be able to breathe. If you didn't see all this, I mean, like, this is what forced my awakening. When I first found out about the dark manipulating forces on this planet, it's what I woke up because of that. I didn't wake up to my true nature, but I woke up to what was going on. I woke up to the Matrix. I woke up to this illusion that was casted over us, this 9-to-5 system, this paying to live. It's crazy. It's crazy. You've been conditioned to believe that that's normal, but that's fucking insane. Think about it. It's insane. That's insanity. Paying to live in something that God created. Like, come on. Think about it, right? So once you realize this truth, you start to take back your power. And taking back your power is essential for helping with this transition from the 3D to the 5D, for this great awakening. Because again, when we raise our own individual vibration, we start to help raise the vibration of the planet as well, because everything is connected. There is no disconnection whatsoever. We are all one. We are all one unique consciousness together. It's just the ego that separates and society that separates, but really we're all connected. And you see yourself in absolutely everything once you realize this truth. So we're all here, all the star seeds and the crystals and all that stuff. We're all here to help with this transition. We signed up for all of this before we came. That means there's nothing to fear at all. It's just, you gotta trust the process and continue doing what you're doing in this life, right? This great awakening is happening in massive numbers right now. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. This is the greatest transformation in the history of mankind. And we're about to witness all of it. So it's important to keep your vibration on, levels of love and peace and what you want to see in your reality. Because if you're in fearful states, you will probably experience that timeline until you learn your lessons and, start to transcend that fear to more loving states in your heart chakra, right? And spreading good energy and love and all that stuff instead of fear and hate and negativity. So just wanted to make this video quickly for you guys, just to tell you that it's gonna be okay. There's nothing to worry about at all. This great awakening is happening, this transition is happening, and I believe that everything that's happening in society is all a part of a divine plan. I think that God literally sat down and was like, this is how I'm gonna wake them all up. Like, literally. Makes more sense than anything else I can comprehend. So this is what I believe. Again, I mean, I'm not pushing this down anyone's throat. I just make these videos because I speak my truth, guys. You can take what you take and you can leave what you leave. It doesn't matter. Whatever resonates, take it. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. You know, it's simple as that. This is my truth, and I'll always speak my truth. And you know, I encourage you guys to speak your truth as well. Ralph Smart always says, speak your truth no matter how much your voice shakes. And that was always something that resonated with me, because you have to speak your truth in this life. You have to be authentic to yourself in order to live life to the fullest, in order to be the happiest you can be and the most abundant. All that stuff, everything flows when you're true to yourself. Okay, so don't worry about anything, guys. We're in a great situation right now. We are in a great time to be alive. We're going through this great awakening. Lots of people are waking up. Just help people. That's it. And we're going to be okay. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say today, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. If you did, destroy the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, we'll part ways. So peace, love, and have a glorious, magical, wonderful, beautiful day, guys. Sending you guys a lot of love. Peace.